Okay. Okay, so let's look at variation. Okay. Variation is the last part of features we are looking at in time series. Right? When we talk about variation, there is a random variation and systematic variation. Random variation is like irregular events, error, or in data, on that kind of thing. So for example, COVID, earthquake, Lehman shocks, all that kind of irregular events that do not repeat will be on random variation. Whereas systematic variation is another thing. Okay, let's look at it. Systematic variation. So when we talked about trend, okay, we had increasing trend, decreasing trend, and stable trend. Okay, increasing like this, decreasing, and stable, right? But even when we are even when there's increasing trend, that there can be variety. For example, it could be like that, or it could be like that, or it could be like that, right? So for all of this, right, the trend is increasing. Okay, because it's like this, like that, right? But the variation, for variation, you have to look at the difference between the peaks and troughs. Okay, difference between peaks and troughs. This one is increasing. We call it fan effect. This one is not changing, right? It's about the same, so this is constant. And this one, we call it the funnel effect. It's getting narrower, right? So we call it, the variation is decreasing. So variation is different for each one of those. All right, let's look at a specific example. This is time is between 1950 to 1960, and this is the number of air passengers. And as you can see, it's an increasing trend, yes, and also the variation is also increasing. Okay, variation is also increasing because the gap between the peaks and troughs is getting wider, right? Let's look at non-systematic random variation. Okay, so actually you can also look at systematic variation here too. So I used Google Trend feature to see how much word Minecraft is searched in Google between 2004 to 2023 in New Zealand. Okay, as you can see, there is a fan effect. The variation is increasing here, and there's a funnel effect here. Okay, variation is decreasing. But other than that, there's like a huge jump there, right? Okay, so these we call it spikes. Okay, so spikes in August 2019, April 2020, and April 2025. And if you do some research, you can you may be able to find the cause of those spikes. For example, the most recent one in April 2025, I would assume it is because the new movie on Minecraft came out. This spike in 2020 April, I think it's because of COVID lockdown, but I don't know about this one in 2019. But I think I can, if I do some research on Minecraft, I would probably know. And I would assume that Minecraft probably came out in 2010, right? Let's look at another variation. This is another random variation, random one. Okay, So this is about Christchurch visitor spending from 2008 to 2018, and there's this obvious dip there. Okay, dip is an opposite term of spikes. Okay, dips and spikes. Okay, so dip here, right? And it's sometime early in 2011, and I think it's obviously because of the Christchurch earthquakes. So those are the things you look at when you are talking about variation. Right, that's it.